fishing, back doing 48 hours on Birch. It looks absolutely mega out there, but I can assure you it's bloody freezing. I'm in my thermals. I've got my Ventec thermal cover for my bed. I've even brought the hot water bottle because it is proper cold. Bit of a frost this morning, and yeah, it is really, really cold. There's about 6-7 people on. I'm in no carp corner. Don't get me wrong, I would have tried to get in Party Point just up there where I had them 2 fish on my last session, but somebody's in there, so never mind, it is what it is. But looks mega. Not actually seen anything to go on. Spoke to some of the lads on the far bank. They reckon they'd seen fish, or heard fish, seen fish in this sort of area. It's a bit deep around here, no carp corner, so I thought, yeah, I'll plot up here, give it a go. With my pal Benson, he's in the next peg there. But yeah, it looks lovely. I'll show you around the swim quickly. Look at that, flat calm, like a mill pond. Looks absolutely mint. I've shown you this swim so many times because it's probably the swim I've fished the most this year. But I've done quite well in it, apart from the social when I blanked. There's the base camp for the night. So thermal bed cover on because she is cold now. Oh, look at that. Let me pan round. That looks absolutely ace. Looks like a mirror. Totally flat calm. Hopefully I can sneak a fish out. Would be nice. I'll show you around the back. To be honest, this weekend's a lot busier than I thought it would be. I thought the cold would put a lot of people off, but it doesn't seem like it has. There's the track, path all the way around, back to the car park, and that, in the distance there, is Oak Lake. I think that's even full this weekend, so people aren't getting put off by the cold just yet. Right, I'm going to get a kettle on, get warmed up, and hopefully see if we can have a good session and sneak a fish out. One's the target, any more than that is just a bonus. Right, I'll redo me cracking 18.5 pounder, stunning little fish, caught on a saz wafter, cast to the island, shot off at 200 mile an hour. What a belter. Get the other side.
Water cold.
Very cold, it's freezing. If I get rid of that mat, mate, do you want to just do a shot without it? Get closer. Only been fishing about, what, 2 hours, something like that, Ben, haven't we?
Yep.
Not long, mate. That's it. That's what a stunning little fish. Thank you, my darling. Off you go. Go on. Nice one, fella. Cheers, mate. Well, I'm proper made up with that. What a stunning fish that was. Been fishing 2-3 hours, that's all. That fish was caught from that little island there, probably about 6 foot off it, that's all. Little saz wafter, few baits scattered round it, not gone mad because it's proper cold, and I just don't feel that the filling it in is the one, so didn't go mad. Put a little bit of bait out, look, few saz freebies, and it shot off. Went to chat to my pal Benson in his swim, one beep, then bzzz, legged it over. By the time I got to the rod, it had stopped. I was like, oh, picked it up, arced over, and it started kiting towards his swim, his lines, thinking, oh no, got it in nicely. Oh, buzzing, I'm made up. What a session, what a trip. Early doors, to catch one so early, oh, it's awesome, it really is. So pleased I come in my favourite swim, no Carp Corner. There's a good 40 hours left of this session, so there's every chance of something else, but either way, I'm not bothered, because it's not a blanking, not camping, actually catching in cold weather. Any carp in the cold's an absolute bonus and achievement, so I am made up, buzzing. Right, it's getting mega cold, it's getting late, so I'm not going to do any more filming unless one of them bad boys goes ripping off. Have had another liner off the rod that's fishing to the island there, to that corner, so it's looking promising. There's fish still about. Hopefully something else happens and I can get back to you soon with another old mill banger. Failing that, guys, catch up with you in the morning. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, not had a single bleep all night, not seen anything. It's mega quiet. Just doing I'm gonna do a couple of bacon buns. Leave it till about 10:30, 11 o'clock. Redo all 3 rods. It's probably going to keep them in the same spot because I've got no really to go on. I'm not too sure. I'll have a think about it and see what I think. But there's some big winds coming, 23 mile an hour. So maybe having to just in that bit of a channel where there'll be a bit of shelter from the cold winds might be a good option. And obviously leave that one towards that island, to that marker there, because that's done a fish. So yeah, I'll have my 2 bacon buns, keep watching the water, see if the fish, anything does show, and I can make plans accordingly. But it was quite a warm night last night actually. I was sweating in my thermal, under my thermal cover, but this morning it's got pretty cool. So that wind is due to get, it's going to get pretty hairy. A lot of rain as well for a few hours, so it's going to be an interesting day. Going to be bivvy bound a lot, I think. But yeah, let's see if we can make something happen. See if we can catch another cracking carp. Well, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. Just redone all 3 rods. Put the left hand rod down the margin there, just to that bush. The middle rod has gone to the back of that bush, and the right hand rod, you just make out the marker post, marker pole, that's there. Put the right hand rod towards that one. Put a few handfuls of boilies over the top of it when the gulls had let me, because the minute you start firing any out, they're dive bombing all over your spots. But yeah, I've got a little bit of bait out. I ain't gone mad this trip at all. And now I'm just going to sit on my hands, play the waiting game, see if I see any shows, then I'll act accordingly. But yeah, I'm just going to, rods are done, spots are sweet, very clean, and we'll just wait and hopefully we can sneak another carp out. One of you gents just passes the carp care out the kit there, mate. There's a little nick on its lip. I think it's the first one. Get to, yeah, that'll be that one, mate. Just, yeah. Oh, thank you. £18.12, old mill banger, caught on a saz wafter, buzzing. Come on my darling. Thanks lads. Well, absolutely made up with that one. To be honest, the rod had only been out there half an hour. That one was caught from the bush at the island. So, two fish of two different spots. Two absolute scaly bangers, mega fish. They're going to be something else in a few years. Jesus, they are awesome looking fish. What a trip. As far as I'm aware, nobody else has caught anything. So there must be a few fish out in front of me around this island. And yeah, rods are back out. Hopefully can sneak another one. Happy days. Well, the bad weather's finally come. It's windy. It started raining. And it's pretty miserable and cold now. Not had any bleeps, liners, absolutely nothing since I've had that last fish. Interesting thing is that was caught at 20 past 12 and yesterday I caught at about 10 past 12, so yeah, bite time. It's switched on around the same time, 2 days on the trot, so based on that I'll probably not catch anything else because I'm going to be gone by 11 tomorrow, so them rods are still out there on the dance floor doing the do. There is every chance, but yeah, I haven't seemed to catch many on here this year while it's been chucking it down, while it's been raining, so yeah, it doesn't look hopeful. And according to the weather forecast, when it does start raining today, it's going to be in for about 3 hours, so and yeah, all the bites have been coming in daylight, and in another 3 hours it will be pitch black. That's the trouble this time of year, you don't get much light at all. It's light about 7, gets dark about 5, quarter to 5. It's long old nights this time of year. But I'll stop waffling on and hopefully one of them rods goes ripping off soon. Well, it is absolutely lashing it down now. The weatherman, he was right. Finally, been waiting for this all day. It was forecast for about 11 o'clock and all day it's been being pushed back. Every time you check the weather forecast, it's being pushed back an hour. Doesn't matter to me now, because them rods are all on the spots. Just got to sit back and wait for another scaly banger. It's been a mega session so far. To catch two carp, two awesome looking carp in conditions that have been that water. It is bloody cold. It's can't ask for much more really. I can, like Paul's at £50 or Big Common, that's probably knocking on about 60 now. Or Pictures, that was last out at 62. So I can ask for more, I can be greedy, and I can ask for one of them absolutely awesome beasts. Hopefully, when this rain stops, something happens and I catch another banger. Right, it's 4:30 and it's dark already. It's horrible this time of year. It gets dark far too early, but it is what it is. I'll not do any more filming tonight unless one of them rods goes ripping off and I catch an awesome carp. Failing that, I'll catch up with you all in the morning. Fingers crossed for in the night with an absolute banger. It's 6:30 in the morning. Not had a single bleep off them rods all night. Nothing. The wind got up vicious last night, blasting into the bivvy. I even whipped the skull cap off because I thought the bivvy was going to take off, it was that bad. But just going to sit, watching the water, have some turbo coffees. Going to keep the rods in till about 10 o'clock, and then I've got to be off. But yeah, it's one bonus, it's not due to rain this morning, so hopefully I get a dry pack up, unlike last week where it was biblical. But yeah, it looks good this morning, looks really nice. So let's see if I can sneak one more out before I pack up for home. Right, coming to the end of the trip now. It's been a mega 48 hours. I've caught 2 absolute scaly bangers. They were absolutely awesome. So made up. I didn't really expect to catch anything. It's proper cold and I thought I'd be camping, not catching. So yeah, to catch 2 wicked fish like that, I'm over the moon. It really has made me trip. It's been wicked. I'll not do any more filming unless one of them rods goes ripping off. But I'd like to say thanks to all my subscribers, new and old. It's massively appreciated. I'll drop a subscribe button there. If you could subscribe to the channel, it is greatly appreciated. Take care everybody, tight lines, see you on the next one.